I know I have a compendium of guides here. I also have the Council of Light, which I haven't heard from in a few months. And we'd like to speak with you today about the concept of tension. We see tension occurring within the human mindset, tension on your planet, and tension within the system, certainly. So we draw your attention to this because tension often arises through the feeling of that which is unwanted, or that which is confusing, or that which is unclear. Tension does serve a role because it is the tension between these opposing forces that often then breaks way into more ease and release and new growth trajectories, actually. So we see this operational both in your own personal human life and also within the larger systems on your planet. So some thoughts that we would like to bring forth to you. As we have shared with this channel at earlier times, this is a strong period of the disassembling process. That which has been holding in structure for what we would say thousands of years is now starting to break apart. And you may feel that this is occurring specifically tied to individuals, leadership, governments on your planet. But what if we said to you, this even has a higher and stronger energy engagement than you can imagine? These systems that are in a disassembly process is quite coordinated, both vibrationally, galactically, energetically, and on time for these strong shifts and influx of energy and consciousness that you are moving through. Some of the people who are participating in this, both visually aware to you and many others that are not visually aware to you, were lined up for this soul engagement that is often also meant to bring transformation and disassembly to they themselves. So we see that everywhere you look, you may be experiencing this disassembling process. Now, when there may be discomfort in what you are seeing out there, we encourage what we would call a spiritual practice of detachment. Detachment allows you to emotionally distance yourself a bit, especially for those of you that may be feeling that what you are seeing is unwanted and creating great tension. And yes, we understand that things are occurring at an increased, rapid pace. This is also tied to some of these galactic energies and your experience of time. You see, time is experienced differently when there is an increase and a turning on of some vibrational qualities within you. And yes, even your DNA strands. There are some final strands that are being activated in the genomes. And so this is a multi-dimensional experience where time and events feel much faster and consequential even. So you're getting a taste of faster dimensional frequency here that is occurring within your own system and in your systems that are external to you. And why there has been much talk and focus on doing what you can to balance and ground and slow down Not that there is anything wrong with what is occurring within your own matrix, but it can be disruptive for the hormonal activity, for the telomeres that are some in a case of dying and rebirth and stasis. It is quite complex and in many ways beautifully orchestrated. You are much more of a complex and spiritual energy than you can perceive of from the human perspective. So